All right, guys, in this final round, you're gonna be building a weapon that was first designed and built by the Romans thousands of years ago. And its intent was to launch these.
Oh, yeah.
Gentlemen, these bolts are loaded and launched by an enormous torsion-powered crossbow-like weapon called the ballista.
Oh, awesome, awesome.
The use of the ballista on the battlefield was a total game changer. Originally made of wood and iron plates, this weapon was designed to hurl bolts, spears, even stones with an amount of force never before seen. Combine that force with its accuracy, this weapon was notorious for hitting enemies over hundreds of feet away. Its compact size and lightweight made the ballista highly mobile, making it one of the most popular siege engines on the battlefield. Our builders are going to have to come up with a plan to build a ballista that generates enough power to pierce targets, but most importantly, do so accurately.
All right, gentlemen, preparation time is over. The ballista build starts now.
Woo! All right. Hey.
Here we go. This is hands down the largest projectile weapon we've ever asked anybody to make.
There are a lot of interesting things with the ballista. One, the arms are fired by torsion. So the box that holds your skeins of rope, that needs to have a ton of support in it.
Right now, I'm making the frame for the main torsion box. Trying to get some extra strength in that because of all the load that it's under. So we're gluing it on here and screwing it. So that gives a lot more rigidity between us. I'm basically turning 2 boards into 1 thicker board.
Gluing it before he screws them in. Smart man. My experience with building one of these is that the power that's in these machines, if you don't overbuild it, it'll break itself apart.
Yep, seems right.
We're feeling pretty good. We've got a good base. We've got our torsion box. We were right on track. Grady piled on 8 bolts. That's gonna be a lot more work. The plan to make these bolts is for Brad and Corey to continue to work on their portions, and I am gonna start cranking out the bolt heads. I made the determination to make them out of 5160 spring steel and forge them down into a pyramid shape with 4 sides. And that way they'd have the durability to hold up for whatever testing they're gonna be put through.
I really like the design that Flying Monkeys are going with for the bolt heads.
Yeah. Power hammer would be nice right about now.
Sawdust and Sparks went with the dovetail for their sled to make sure it didn't have any rise. Flying Monkeys are just going with a T-cut.
Easier to build. I mean, he cut all those pieces in the time it took to cut a half of that dovetail.
This is the sled. This is gonna be the bolt track eventually. The reason we built it like this was to lock everything in, so basically the sled, when it's released and it releases all that tension, that thing doesn't fly back and hit the guy in the head or elsewhere. It would hurt no matter where it hit. Yeah, that's gonna slide just fine. I like it.
So Dave, how does this rope system work?
So you got a rubber band, there's your rope. You put a stick in it and wind it, and have one end sticking a little bit further out. You pull this back under pressure, and it's gonna snap forward.
Okay.
And so if you've got a line tied to this, it's gonna pull that line forward. That's what's making that bow work.
All right, I'll get the other rope prepped, and we'll do this again.
Here we go. Finally.
S&S is pulling out rope.
This is ridiculous. It's really, really enjoyable to undo. My arm is cramping from pulling the rope. Lucky me, living the dream. Stupid son of a...
Oh, and we
Nailed it. You all right? Oh,
No
yeah.
cameras, right?
That's gonna make it.
Let's do a quick dry fire.
All right, here we go. Sawdust and Sparks trying to get some tension.
All right, ready? Aim, fire.
All right. we've got a functional ballista, but I hope they realize that they need more twist in their bundles. There's not anywhere near as much torsion as they could get in this thing.
We're down. Come toward me there, right there.
Gentlemen, you got 2 minutes left.
Oh, yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Teams, put down your tools. This third and final round is over.
Good work, guys.
All right.
Got this done.
Well, gentlemen, it comes down to one final test. This is the team battle test. You will be manning your ballistas, going head-to-head against your competitors. It's all about how many targets you can take down with the 8 bolts you have in your arsenal. Sawdust and Sparks, you guys are up. Man the machine.
All right. Woo!
Reload.
Man. All right. Woo! All right.
All right.
Nice shot.
Oh, close.
Builders, this is your final shot.
All right. Woo! Good shot.
Good job, guys. Nice. Nice.
All right.
All right, Flying Monkeys, this is your chance, gentlemen. Knock down all these targets. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
All right, gentlemen, arm your weapon.
We're just slow.
But it's working.
You gotta really aim high. Yeah! Nice. Got it. Get it high. Nice! Direct hit. That's beautiful. Yeah! Woo! Spirited.
This is your final shot.
You got this.
Oh!
Nice work.
Well, gentlemen, this has been a heck of a ride, guys. It has been an honor watching your two teams working through our 3 intense rounds of this competition. And we ended with giving you guys an unbelievable task of building an ancient Roman weapon. But we can only have one team come out as the first ever Instruments of Death champions. And after a long discussion, the judges did make a final decision. The winning team of Instruments of Death is Flying Monkeys.
Oh.
Gentlemen, congratulations.
Nice job.
Good job, guys.
Now, Sawdust and Sparks, unfortunately, your ballista did not make the cut, and Jay's gonna tell you why.
Sawdust and Sparks, some of the wooden components are being crushed and disintegrating, and your bolts were hitting at a steep arc as opposed to flying flat and true. Those are the reasons we're sending you home.
Good job, brother. Overall, this was a great learning experience. We definitely learned a lot about each other, about building stuff, and about medieval weapons.
I absolutely had the time of my life here. I would do this all over again.
Well, Flying Monkeys, guys, congratulations. You are going home with an extra $20,000 and the title of Instruments of Death champions, guys. Well done.
We made bolts fly, and we won $20,000. Flying Monkeys flew those bolts.